We're back in
Drum
the building.
roll.
Oh, you're drum rolling now?
That was the drum roll.
Okay, yeah.
Can you roll your R's?
Can I? Yes, I can roll my R's. Oh, man. Andale, mama, iya, uh-oh. We're back in the building.
We could not let January slide by without an episode dedicated to the 2021 New Year's resolutions, baby.
Hey, you know, we was all waiting for 2021 like fiends.
Let's go.
Now we're finally here.
And what better day to record this podcast?
Man, yeah, somebody's gassed up out here.
I have been the hypest I have been in a year, this entire pandemic.
Full disclosure, take everybody behind the curtain. Kristen came up in this bitch like more psyched since like the first day we ever recorded. Like literally since the episode 0, I ain't never seen her this hype. Like not never. And I'm
woman is Veep. Damn. A woman is Veep, baby. Let's go.
Shout out to Auntie K and the crew. We out
Yo,
here.
I'm so hyped. Oh my God. Anybody tries me in 2021, they just get that, well, a woman is Veep, so kick rocks, bitch.
Oh man, I can see that slide in your DMs all
Dude, I'm
the rest
so
of the
hyped.
year.
Oh my God. Beyond.
But yes, because of that, you know, we wanted to hit up a nice little fun topic, a little feel good.
Yeah.
Out here with the jokes, out here with the happiness, so to speak. So yeah, we got these little 2021 resolutions. Now, full disclosure again, because I keeps it real with the people. This was all her idea. I know.
You were like, nah, I'm not into resolutions. I was like, whatever, we can make it work. You can get on board.
I'm like, I'll make like one, like, fuck bitches, get money. Is that my resolution? Like, cool. All right, cool. All right, yeah. So, but I guess that didn't work. So we're gonna have to try something else.
No, we're here for the resolutions. Now we're gonna obviously keep it a little limited on this episode to the dating resolutions. I mean, separately.
So, yes, we're not going to give you that fake, like, I'm going to the gym every week, I'm
no,
not
my actual New Year's resolution, aside from this podcast, is to develop a low-grade eating disorder.
Oh, well, you know what? Most of the Hollywood starlets have them, so, I mean, that's just one step closer.
Just, like, not enough to hurt me, but just, like, enough, you know?
One step closer to getting you to, like, a Oscar nomination. Right?
Yeah, like, exactly.
Once you get that, then you can come back to normal. Like,
cool.
It's cool. It'll be cool. The kids say it's cool. Shake my head. Like I said, my resolution, fuck bitches get money, but that's the outside of the quarantines. Though it could apply, but whatever. We'll do other things. It's fine.
Okay, so we got the resolutions. I'm gonna have some quick hits, right?
Yeah, we got some quick hits at the end for you, and then we will send you on your merry way to the next week.
All right, so we each made a list. Lume's list is kind of weak. Mine is obviously tight and right, so it's fine.
I mean, people are just so the.
But I need some serious. I need some serious brainstorming on a couple of these because I don't understand how to implement these. I
think like your first one, like you just want to get right to it. I feel like that one we can. Yeah, that's a pretty important one.
Yeah. So the first point on my New Year's resolutions list is have sex every month, which I told you off wax. I was like, do I really want to say that on the pod? Like, it's not like my dream to admit that quarantine has been a little dry.
Except for like, you gotta be relatable to the people. Like, we got a lot of friends that are couples and, obviously they have the advantages built in. Like, they got the little
in 2020, it was definitely the year of the couple in terms of getting fucked because we was in the house.
Yeah, no, single people really had to question themselves and think about it.
I mean, the struggle was real. The struggle was serious, some months it was really a hard time,
So when we break this down, because now we're again 2021 now.
Yeah, so we're in 2021.
We've shed off that nastiness.
Past is the past.
Especially officially today, we've shed off all the nastiness.
Thank God.
So like now we're going 2021. You're gonna have sex every month, right?
Got it.
So first off, it's, whatever, January, whatever we on.
Yeah.
Have you had sex this month?
No! And I'm pissed. I'm not getting this dick and I'm pissed.
Well, there's not a lot of time left in the month, so you gotta work on
so
that.
I'm already going to fail, but whatever.
No, you still got time. But now my question then, my follow-up to that is, so you say every month, the people want to know, is this like you want to set up a Minnesota Twins roster? You starting some spring training?
No.
Is this like you are trying to find someone particular, a Nelson Cruz, if you will, to sleep with every month?
So this is okay. So I'll tell you what I tell guys that I match with on dating apps, and this is honest to God the truth.
Wow. I feel like I'm on Tinder.
I am on these dating apps, and if I match with anyone and they say, well, so what brings you to the app, or what are you looking for, or whatever, I say this, and I'm genuinely serious. I'm open to many different possibilities. I'm open to something on the quote unquote more serious side. I'm open to like completely casual. I'm open to one time, see a year. Like, I try to remain receptive and non-judgmental as to not allow myself to get boxed in. Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
So that is really, for real, the truth of how I feel. And
so
it's fine.
Then that really answers the question that it doesn't need to be the same person.
No, it doesn't need to be the same person. However, our avid listeners of this podcast, I just don't want them to be led to believe that I'm only looking for a one and done situation.
Well, no, to be fair, the way this question is posed, you're really only looking for up to 12 men. So it is an exclusive club. Like, you're really only looking for an NBA team. That's all you're looking for. Like, just one NBA team. We just got to get to January 2022. That's all. So, not a lot.
Between 1 and 12. I mean,
exactly. So, like, maybe it's an NBA team. Maybe it's just the superstar and his, cohort. We don't know. But that's
sometimes one guy puts the team on his back. You just don't
exactly.
know.
But that's the max.
Yeah.
Now, I guess the other thing, as we go through the weeds on this question, it's one thing to say, like, I want to have sex every month, but let's be real. Like, the people know, like, we enjoy to get it in when we can get it in. Quarantine, unfortunately, has not allowed us that luxury.
Correct.
You're really telling me you just want to have sex 12 times in 2021?
No, not at all. That is not at all what I'm saying.
I just want to make sure we're getting the clarification.
Be clear. No. Yeah. This is a baseline standard that was not met in 2020. So I'm trying to be, that's what they say about resolutions, right? You go online, you Google it, and what should I say?
Oh, is that what they do?
Yeah, and they all say, like, don't set completely crazy, far away goals from what your life is already like, right? So I'm trying to be the responsible adult that I am.
Fair enough.
And say to myself, okay, what happened in 2020? How
can I improve on
Yes, how can I improve on that? And 2020 was a bitch, and again, a lot of it was no fault of my own.
Correct,
I was being a responsible adult, staying home, sheltering in place.
You didn't make the goddamn coronavirus, so it's okay.
Exactly. So we're building from there. 2022, y'all better watch out. I'm going to be out here in these streets.
It's going to be dangerous.
But if that vaccine gets distributed and I'm out here by summer 21,
what was that meme that you posted the other day about, like, give all the single people the vaccine?
Yes. Oh my God. Somebody tweeted it. I was like, bitch. Oh my God. You're so right. It said actually it said horny, but I was like, whatever, same thing.
Yeah, I mean,
give all the horny people the vaccine first.
I mean, the single people are horny, so that makes sense. They're saying the same thing, but yeah.
And I was like,
I agree.
Facts.
Just give it to them. So yeah, I mean, hey, we love y'all couples. Like, hey, love your life, stay together. Well, these courts are opening up soon, so these divorces might be
Yeah, in fact, I asked my married friend what was her dating 2021 resolution, just to be silly, and she said, stay married.
Hey, some trying times. It's some trying times. The coronavirus has put 5 years of marriage into the last 11 months, so I get it. Okay, all right, so fair enough. I honestly feel like that one's not going to be that difficult for you. Although
I'm already going to fail in January, maybe, probably, but
no. First of all, you gotta call him.
I mean, I know. See, that's the thing. The thing. Yeah. That's the real thing, is that I have to start being like the instigator more.
Exactly.
Which, I have no problem being the one to like initiate.
Which
like
is weird because like I feel like you prefer the pursuit, even though like in every other aspect that I talk to you, you're like women empowerment, let's go, female VP, let's go. But then you're like, hey, bitch, you better chase me, motherfucker. Ugh. And I'm like, wait, hold on.
I mean, okay, so like I don't know. Maybe I just come across that I would like someone to pursue me because I find myself always in situations where I'm doing the pursuing. So it's almost like
fair.
that.
You just don't want to do the thing you normally do.
Yeah, and it's sort of like that never happens, and I'm always like, oh, I wish that would happen. So I don't know. I don't know if it's really true that I would actually prefer that or not. It's difficult for me to know that, but
And that's why I'm here to tell you that I know you prefer it, but it's okay.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
It's okay. We ain't got to think about.
But like frequently, I mean, not even just like initiating physical things. I'm talking about like even like recently in the dating app. I was like,
I know.
Do you want to? Yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
I'm aware. Yeah, no. You ain't got to go on wax on it. I know. But that's exactly why I'm saying.
There's a really good riddle me this on deck coming up soon.
That's exactly why I'm saying.
Oh God.
We know that's the one thing you would truly prefer, which is
I
okay.
know.
Everybody has their preferences. It's not a crime. It just is what it is.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, that's one resolution. Honestly, I'm not worried about you. I think you got that on deck. So your next one. What's your next one?
What's my next one? This one I need brainstorming too. This one is go on a first date every month.
So this actually technically would require an NBA team because the only way you can go on a first date is with the new gentleman. So
no, I know. That's what I'm saying. I want to meet people.
So
I want to expand
your horizons. So to speak.
Yeah.
So then the first thing I would say is now, obviously, as we get out of quarantine, you will hopefully not need to utilize these dating apps so much because you might be out to, on those Kristen dates, as I call them.
Maybe.
And,
I don't know. We're gonna get into that, but
you'll be able to meet people in different situations other than the app. So you may have the opportunities at first dates that are different than that. But
these apps are shit, bro. That's why I'm like not happy about this this goal. I mean, I'm not happy about the situation. The resolution is fine, but I don't know how to achieve this because the apps are unreliable to me. I'm just very over it with the apps. I haven't even been on them that much anymore because I'm just like, okay.
And that's funny because I feel like the last part you was talking about how you was really gassed up on him. You was focused. She started, you're like ready to
See, here's what happens to me. This is the honest to God truth. I already am not that good at giving people time.
Facts.
And so,
big facts.
And so I'll really commit to putting in time and to chatting people up, and it's fine. And then I'll start talking to somebody, and then I'll just be like, this is all I have time for. And then I'll completely abandon the apps because I'm just like, who cares? So then this one guy that you know of that we're not going to get into too much, I was talking to him a lot.
Yeah,
and
you gave him a chance. You gave brother a chance.
And so then when that was maybe not going to become whatever it should have become.
Whatever you wanted it to be.
Then it's you're starting from scratch. And then you have to build up a whole new routine and blah blah blah. You're not just you know how it is with your phone. You go on your phone, you instinctually open Instagram, instinctually open Snapchat, whatever it is that you do.
See, this actually is something that I definitely think is. I don't want to say 100% because nothing's 100%, but it's basically 100% different between guys and girls.
Okay.
Because I feel like for guys. Mostly because at least the majority of the guys I know don't have 99 plus sitting waiting looking at the thing.
You always bring this up.
It's not my fault that you do. But it's okay, let's say there's 20 girls in there, right? All matches. Maybe you spend a week messaging 5 of them, right?
Yeah.
All at the same time. Make some plans, maybe 3 of them. Mm-hmm. Hopefully on different days, unless you're
unless you're
goddamn Tiger Woods. And see where that goes.
Mm-hmm.
if that doesn't work out, ooh, on deck the next week. Oh, sorry, make some bullshit excuse. Sorry, I was busy. I don't really open this app that much because girls be saying that shit all the time.
Guys say that a lot too. I can never decide if I think that's true or not.
It's normally a lie. I think it's normally a lie.
Really?
Both ways. I think it's normally a lie. Like I think it's normally a lie.
The only reason I'm questioning it is that I do feel that way, that I don't open the apps that much. And yet I never say that. So I guess, that's
all right then. Yeah.
Capper people are
exactly.
saying.
You only use excuses when you need them. But anyways,
you're right.
But then it's like, ooh, we got to the next week and we out here. Let's do the thing. And what I'm saying is that you're saying you gave one guy dedication. You gave him, you were like, hey, okay, you won this week. You're the lottery winner, right?
Well,
and you give him a time.
Okay, to be clear though, I didn't feel that way. It's not like I'm one of those girls that's like I talk to a guy and then I'm so attached to them that like all other guys are blocked from my vision.
No.
It's more just like a time and effort thing of just like I'd rather just like casually talk to you about like whatever game is on than like swipe away and get 200 questions about if I do porn. Like,
but I feel like most females, once they get into a conversation rapport with a guy that they feel is not just either like strictly platonic or work related, they
gravitate
for a lack of a better word, they give a little more respect to it than you guys do.
Yeah, okay.
So they'll be like, hey, you know what? Yeah, there's this other dude who's sending me 62 DMs in a row, which we'll get into later. But like, I'm gonna let him sit because I'm talking to this guy. Like, that's the thing. And I don't think guys think that way. Like, they just don't.
Yeah, maybe. Now, I would, if it was a DM, I would respond. I'm more talking about swiping. But continue.
Well, you swipe. Yeah, you can swipe all day, but
no, the swiping is what I wouldn't do. That's the thing
you quit the swiping.
Yeah. That's where I'm like, if I had another guy in the DM, I would still respond.
That's easy. We just gotta hold your feet to the fire. I'll just put up IG post every week talking about, hey, did Kristen swipe yet? Like, hey, did she swipe? Like, that's fine.
Just call me out.
We can hold you the same way people be workout accountable buddies.
True.
I got you. I'll be like,
we just gotta start texting each other.
You swipe yet today? Like, nah, that's not a problem. We can solve that. I thought it was a harder issue than that. No, that's easy.
No, it's a matter of me just
consider it done. Consider it done.
Okay,
solved it. You're welcome. God damn, I'm a genius.
But okay, so you're saying I should rely on the apps for the next like month or 2 or 3?
Yeah, I would say till we get to one of our Quarantings approved holidays, aka St. Patrick's Day, which.
Oh my God! I'm so pumped to be back out in these streets. You have no. I can't wait.
Yeah, low key. Actually, somebody was asking me about trying to set up a party bus, and I was like, "Ooh, I kind of want to do it." So yeah, I'll let you know. But yeah, like, but I think by the time we get to that point,
yeah, it'll be a different ballgame.
We'll see at least a little semblance of we won't be all the way back, obviously, but like,
yeah,
we'll see a little semblance of shit we can finally do.
Yeah, you're right.
So that you just gotta hold on till then. And
I know. Okay,
respect the apps
I gotta grind
there.
this one
So,
out. I gotta put my competitive skills to the test.
I'll be your app buddy. I'll hold you accountable. It's fine.
God damn. Okay.
It's fine. No, I'll do the thing. But I think the date thing should be easy. The only other thing I think you need to do.
Oh God.
Which I don't want to sound like prejudice or bias or stereotypical, but
I'm fine.
You kind of gotta add the yes to your lexicon.
I mean, in the discussion or in the bio or what? Like,
no, not in the bio. Because first of all, half these dudes don't read it, so it don't matter.
First of all, my bio is 4 words, so they can read that.
And they probably still don't before they swipe right on you. They'll see it after the fact, but no, like, and also 4 words, like, that's whack. Like, add more.
Really?
Add more. That's just annoying.
Why?
Unless the 4 words are really fucking funny, like it's. Just...
No, I mean, it says actress, writer.
Yeah, no.
Golden
all right,
Gopher.
no. Get it out.
That's not good enough? No. I didn't know what else to say, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, in the ones where you have, like, prompts, like, I filled out some prompts.
2021, another New Year's resolution for Kristen, make a better bio.
Wait, really? Okay, what do I say? I need input.
I don't know, like, not that. Like, I understand, like, you're describing what you are, but first of all, doesn't it already tell you to, like, pick a job and what school you went to? So, like, why are you putting those in the bio? Because they're already there. So that's dumb.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so get that out of there. Like, that's
Call
dumb.
my ass out. Shit, I wasn't
I'm not calling you out. I'm calling anybody who does this
okay,
out. Like,
so
get that
longer
out of
bio. Fuck, I don't know what to say, dude. I'll just put a Drake lyric.
Even great. Perfect. Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry.
No, for a while. No, you know what was actually ideal is when I had for a while I had a Drake phone case. And then it was just like automatic conversation starter, and that was kind of ideal. But then it got like all chipped off and like looked really raggedy, so I had to.
You know what? You're a freaking host of a podcast. You can be like, "Hey, I'm the host of the Quarantings podcast, and I'm trying to get a first date."
Okay, but
and that's it.
But that goes into a whole nother thing. I'm like,
that's it.
I don't always know that I should be telling these matches that I host this podcast right off the bat. You think I should?
I mean, what's the point of hiding it?
No, it's not. It's not about hiding it or not hiding it. It's just about like.
So you rather them be like, "Oh, she's an actress," and then ask if you do porn like they've been doing?
That's fine because at least they feel comfortable about that. Like that question doesn't really bother me that much.
Well,
because
why would they feel uncomfortable that you host a podcast?
Well, I mean, this gets into a whole thing of like men over the course of my life are often like intimidated by me and they express this to me in various ways.
Have I been intimidated by you?
Well, you're you. It's a different thing.
I'm different. Guess I'm not a man, guys. Hey, you heard it here first. Quarantines exclusive.
But like no, like for example, like one time, this guy came up to my friend and was like, "Who's that? Is she single?" Like blah blah blah. And it was like his friend who was just happened to be at the bar that night, and he like made a joke like, "She's really cute, but she's scary."
Okay.
Like this is a common theme in my life.
I don't know, but there are plenty of women that like are quote unquote scary, and I don't think that intimidated is the right word.
I mean, whatever. That's fine.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, so I'm not disagreeing with the idea. But like, I mean, the fact of the matter is like some of us we a little bit of suckers. Like
no, it's not criticism. I'm not offering criticism of these guys. Like it's perfectly all good.
They
like
can
whatever.
React however they react.
But like the podcast adds like yet another level of like like I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. Just like transparency, I guess, and also just like again, the topics that we talk about. Some guys think.
Okay,
that's
well then here it is. I've changed the thing. Take all that crap, the little forwards off your thing. Take that off and just put "looking for the perfect first date." The end. Since you want a simple ass bio.
Wait, that's really good.
There you go. You're welcome. We're done. That's
because that doesn't. I like bios that don't like allude to like any certain outcome.
Doesn't say anything, which is true because you are looking for a perfect first date because you want 12 of them bitches. So let's go.
That is perfect. I'm changing that to that stat.
You're welcome. Goddamn, I'm out here I'm goddamn solving things.
That's perfect.
Solving things.
See, you're better at that than me. Like you always be telling me to fucking say what to say on like. Sometimes okay, so after the I wasn't gonna tell the people this, but I'm gonna tell them.
It's too late now.
After we do the podcast, sometimes me and Lume switch phones, and then like I'll swipe on girls for him, and he'll swipe on guys for me, and then we like.
Yeah, I'm about to give her the phone tonight too.
And last week I was like swiping on girls for him, and I saw this one girl, and she was cute, but like her pictures were like close-ups of her face, basically only. Which is fine, sort of, but, like, also it's not really giving me anything to comment on. Like, there's no picture of you, like, on vacation. Where are you? Like, da-da-da-da, nothing. It was just, like, face. And he was, like, Lume was hammered, was part of the problem. So he was just giving me a hard time. He was like, come on, Kristen. You should know what to say, blah, blah, blah. What would you want said to you? All this shit. And I was kind of drunk, too. So then I was like, oh, fuck, I don't know what to say. I'm not good at this. So I said some stupid shit. I can't even remember what it was. It's just
something like, hey, you're really pretty. Smiley face. Oh, by the way, she has not responded to your message. So thanks for that.
Oh, my God.
She has not said one word.
The most basic thing.
That.
God, stupid.
She has not said one word
stupid,
since
Kristen,
that. So,
stupid.
you know, she's real helpful. Real team player out here. Just in case y'all was wondering if she's trying to sabotage me or not. She just gave you facts all facts.
No, but I swear to God, I did not mean to just like flirt with you. I truly did not know what to say.
No. In her defense,
there was another girl that same night. There was another girl that I did say something actually really good for her because she had like pictures that like had like she was in like a really pretty dress for a bridesmaid, and then she was on vacation in the next one, and then the next one she was like with friends. It's like, okay, I can come up with something to say like the same way that I do for men that I'm swiping on. Like I can comment on something. This bitch had just like close-ups of her fucking nose ring. I was just like, who cares? Like, fuck.
I'm already over it. I've moved on.
Anyway,
I've moved on. But yes.
All right,
no.
so wait, say it again. Looking for the perfect first date.
Yeah,
Perfect.
looking for the perfect first date. The end.
The
Boom.
end. Done. Okay.
So that's on wax.
Perfect.
So
those are my two like high key ones. Okay.
So you want me to go or you want to keep going?
Why don't you give a couple and then we'll come back to my last two. I have two more.
Okay. So yeah, one that actually I don't think we've ever talked about, but like I've talked about with a couple people, but definitely a resolution would be like for real, or at least in the past, I can't even remember how many years, I've not met like a match that I 100% didn't know in real life.
Really?
So like I've matched with people that I've known either through an acquaintance or like prior jobs, or like maybe we just knew each other, whatever, you know, through friends, whatever it happens to be.
Yeah.
And like then, we see each other on the app, we matched, met up, doesn't work out, who cares? Mm-hmm. But like as far as someone I've never met anywhere ever, like that's not something I've really done. Minus one story I'm not going to tell on wax.
See, this is so funny because I was just talking to a friend of mine and he was like, I only date outside of my known
group.
Yeah. And now you're saying the exact opposite. You only kind of meet/talk to women who there's some kind of connection there beyond just like the app.
Well, I wouldn't even necessarily say that's on purpose. Like, it's just more like the people that aren't, that I have no like whatever connection to, mm-hmm. they end up being like the girl I talked about the other week, where it's like they give me some basic ass answers and then it's like, oh, that's really not interesting, and I'm like, oh, I'm over it. Or like they have, in my opinion, terrible pictures, and I'm not going to say, hey, you're really pretty, so I don't know what to say, and I just don't say anything, and I just keep it moving. You know, we keep it moving raw. So like I just, it's easier to me, like when there's like some little bit of a buffer, which is probably why I'm not as successful in the apps as I am in like real life. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I would like to try and be more successful in that way.
I mean, I don't think you're like the outlier in that case. Like, of course, like if there's something or some person or some situation that links you both, that's easy fodder for like.
Correct. But on the same token of that, I also, as another resolution, which kind of doesn't contradict, but it definitely hinders a little bit.
Is it different? Yeah.
We gonna come out of quarantine here real soon.
Yeah.
We're all gonna be real hype.
Mm-hmm. As I already am preemptively. Okay, continue.
I really want to make sure that I'm not out here just hitting some like one night stand bonanza. I don't think it's a good idea.
You're trying to cut down on the one night stands?
I don't think it's a good idea. Like, I'm serious. Like, I don't think it's a good idea, just in the sense that, like, first of all, like, we've been in quarantine. So, like,
yes,
the likelihood is whoever I'm having sex with, I'm already just going to amp it up and think it's great. So I'm going to want to do it again. Period, point blank.
Okay, yeah, I can.
So I'm already gonna catch some type of emotion in that way. But second, because we've been in quarantine, like, hey, I'm not out here trying to catch the Rona variant 2.0. I'm not out here trying to catch your flu virus. I'm not trying to really be out here adding all these parts. Like, I understand you're just looking for an NBA team. You know what? I would like to find Nelson Cruz.
Okay, now we get down to it.
Right,
now we get down to it.
That would be the move. That's what I'm trying to say. Yo. I don't need to be finding all these, farm hands coming up like nah. It would be nice to just have a nice set roster.
But what has prevented you? So given that, like in my situation, like I'm trying to meet people, I'm trying to grow my career, blah, 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 expand the circle. Like, sure, if something were to get serious, I would be open to it. I'm not against it, but I'm not necessarily looking for it, right? So that's
definitely
not
not looking
very
for it.
conducive to quarantine. In your case, if you're saying you want to find a pseudo wifey, not actual wifey, but pseudo wifey, short term rental,
mail order bride,
sublease,
mail order bride with a return receipt.
And so, what has stopped you or is stopping you during even now or prior to now from pursuing this? Like,
the girl saying no. Like, I mean, like that's...
No, but I feel like it's more than that. I don't feel like you. I don't know. I feel like is it just the general like we're in the house and it's just like
Well, I mean, yeah, the quarantine itself is definitely not helping in any way, shape, or form. And again, I'm not. I personally think I don't know. I think I'm better in person than I am on the apps, though. I do think I can text fine, but like.
But texting is always not as good as in person.
I agree, and I think I can convey better in person, so I don't get that advantage. But no, I genuinely think it's as simple as like, some of these girls are just not about it. Like, everybody's not for everybody.
Yeah, it's true.
As a great philosopher.
But I don't know. I just don't want to give the people the impression that like you're out. You've really been. I don't know. I come over here every week and like I don't get the impression that you're just like, yeah, I talked to this girl and like it didn't work out every week, and it's just like this like quote unquote sob story.
I mean,
like
again,
that's not happening. Like
we the shots that we pour out on the show are for your guys, not for my females. Like we that's very clear.
Okay, so again, same as me, right? You're gonna have to rely on the app for a few months.
But I'm just saying that I'm just worried because again, we've never been in this scenario where we've been cooped up for so long.
Yeah, you're right.
And then gotten released, and we're about to get released, and I just. As we used to joke with my friends, like sometimes you go to certain places and you be like I like to call a snake in the grass or a kid in a candy store.
You just can't even, you can't even deal.
You can't handle yourself, and sometimes you be acting a little bit
acting ways that aren't serving your own.
And there's people not there to stop you. They there to gas you up, and that's the problem.
Oh, okay. Give us one more, and then we'll go back to my list.
So. I mean, I think that I'm pretty good when we're out. Like, I think I'm a pretty social person. Not like a social butterfly, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't fuck with a lot of people, but I think like I'm fine.
You're not a stand in the corner guy.
Correct.
You're working the room.
I'll
doing
be
a
out
lap.
there. But I will say that I don't do a lot of, or I don't do as much as I could of the like, oh damn, look over there. Ooh, she cute. Mm-hmm. She's clearly with her girl, so she's clearly been single. Like, or at least girls' night, whatever. Yeah. She's looking over here. She's giving a little bit of a smile, like, oh, okay, like so she's not like disgusted or like, and whatever. I should go over there and say something, and then I'll just tell my boys I should go over there and say something. I'll be like, all right, shots, all right, cool, all right, all right, let's go upstairs. Yeah, I heard some people upstairs. Yeah. And I should just do some more of that. Like, oh, you know what? Let's just go over there. Like, what?
Yeah.
And I understand the whole thing. Like, people say, like, oh, like, what's the worst that could happen? Like, you didn't know her before, and she didn't quote unquote like you before. You go over there and she rejects you.
I've never bought into that though. It ruins the night.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not very good on the whole rejection thing. Like,
no.
Though, I mean, I will say in some of the circumstances that I have done it, a lot of those females have been very kind about it, not like, like bitches, whatever, just like, no, I'm not feeling it, or I have a man, or da-da-da, but thanks for the drink, yada, yada. Like, they've done it in ways that aren't like soul crushing, because there are soul crushing ways, and I know you females know.
Yeah.
So it's like, I haven't really experienced much of that soul crushing thing, so that's good.
Yeah.
But just even being around it is so like, I don't want that.
It's stressful, and also it's like it's nerve wracking. All of it. Yeah, I agree completely. And
so but I think I need to do more of it, and I do think because of quarantine, it'll probably just kind of naturally happen because I'll be like,
so
so
thirsty.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. I want to do a whole episode on you might have seen it in the list, the Wild West, as I'm calling it,
the bar etiquette,
the actual bar etiquette. Because first of all, like I'm gonna be rusty as fuck when we get back in this bar.
You'll be fine.
Whew, baby. I'm scared.
You'll be fine.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to act.
We'll just have to evaluate your outfit and then make sure that you got the Uber app has been updated. It's got the right credit cards, everything.
Update that expiration date.
Might have to share that location to a couple of particular people.
Exactly, yeah.
And, other than that, you'll be good. You'll be good. But
yeah, we got to do a whole episode on bar etiquette because shit, it'd be stressful in that hoe. But I agree though. I gotta adopt this on my resolutions list actually too. Speak to people I don't know at the bar.
Yeah,
100%. and also I'll go one step further for the ladies because even this is sometimes hard for me, and I think it's true for a lot of women. Like, if I see a guy is looking at me at a bar, I get fucking freaked out. I'll be super into a guy, right? And I'm trying to get like his eye contact or something, and then I get it, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Which is so confusing to me because I've been out with friends. Like, you just said that, and that literally reminds me of a story with a friend where she like normally doesn't like go out and be hollering at dudes, but she like clearly said like, "Oh, that dude over there
is fine.
He's fine."
Yeah.
And I was like trying to make it so like we could get his attention.
Right.
Got his attention. He looked. And she was like, "Ah, shit, he's looking over here." I was like, "What you mean, shit?
No,
that's what you want."
I'd be like that.
And then,
sometimes.
of course, because I was an asshole, I was like, "Hey, bro, bring your ass, bring your ass, And then she didn't do nothing, and I was like, well, "What was the whole point of that?" Like,
no, I mean,
but again, that was me being more of an asshole, not thinking of like if I was in the same situation, I probably would act similar. Well, not 100% similar, but close.
Yeah.
So like, I get it, but. It's funny that you say that where you're like, oh, we want it, and then we get it, and then we like.
It's just hard. It's just that like it's so. I mean, like you said, like the rejection is nerve wracking, So I got one more that's like kind of real. I guess they're both real, but one's like more like my kind of vibe, and then one's just like.
You should save your vibe for last, because you should.
Okay, so the outlandish one is that I gotta fuck somewhere at least once this year. That's not in a house. I haven't done this since high school.
So the question, so high school? Dang, really? Dang, you
didn't
do it in college?
No, because I didn't have a car in college. So in high school was the last time I fucked in the car. So that's what I mean. Either the car or like the bar bathroom or like. Public, outdoors, something, camping, whatever. Not in the house.
Or a boat.
Boat, fine, great. Okay, so my last one is totally on brand for me.
It's you 110%, if I could say. Like, maybe 112.
I'm
want to add a little bit?
I'm calling this prioritize sexual liberation.
Because we're all about the titles here, I'm about the catchphrases, she's about the titles.
This means a variety of things, but mostly it just means like put yourself first above like the normal things, everyday things of life. Yeah. So like if you're tired, just because you're tired, don't skip masturbating. Like masturbate anyway. If it's too late at night and you're like, oh shit, I got a lot to do tomorrow. Fuck it, who cares? Like these are the like different kinds of things. Like
you're saying, for lack of a, take care of yourself. Treat yourself.
Yeah, take care of yourself. Blah blah blah. Like I do yoga. I do it to like stay.
Yep.
I do it to stay fit, but also like it makes my body like operate better, but also it makes me feel like very like sexually empowered and like.
Well, I ain't never met a man that didn't love yoga pants. Holla at a player.
So I love it, and so it's like it's like I'm too busy. I got shit to do. I got to work. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, fuck it. Who cares?
Go ahead.
Put yourself
go to work
first, girl. Feel good. Look good. Feel good. Also, like
yourself.
Me, myself,
Literally.
and other people always make me feel bad because I take a really long time to get ready, which is true.
I mean, you don't.
Yeah, I take a long time.
Okay, yeah.
I take a long time to get ready.
Okay.
Fuck it. Too bad. I don't care. 2021. Take a hike. I don't care. It just, I that's what I like. That's what makes me feel good. That's
I like what I like.
Yeah. So that's my last dating resolution is mostly it's just about making sure that I masturbate enough. Because it always makes me feel bad. If I
know what would help you with masturbating? OnlyFans. Shout out. So come on, guys. Hey, that's true. Yeah, you can't hit it too much. There is a level that you have to.
But I'm talking about. But what's Joe? What's
shit? Hey, but
Yeah,
you,
but
hey,
Joe,
you ain't got
Joe.
to worry. She gonna be having sex at least once a month, so she good.
But Joe, what's the level though? Is it more or less than once a day?
Once a day.
That's what I'm saying. Once a day is the bar.
Don't do 3 times consistently unless it's just a
No,
weird day.
I would never do that anyway. The only time I was
Nah, but what if you had like 3 days off in a row?
I get sad.
You said you would only if you had 3 days off in a row, would you still only do it once a day? Because I don't think you would.
but I'm saying like in a
Yeah, like
session.
you go a session. Guys don't have a session.
Yeah, there's no session. It's
Yeah,
just the
it's
once,
just
right?
like
Correct.
Pump, pow.
Yeah, done.
And
And then you gotta
like,
wait a while, and then you come back to it.
You go have a Gatorade, you have a little slice of pizza.
Yeah, that's not how it is. That's not how it
it's
is.
Not, yeah, everybody doesn't have that advantage.
Right.
But-
So my point being is that like if I was trying to masturbate 3 times a day, to Joe's point, like 3 times a day is like 3 sessions. That I'm not even sure that would be possible.
Well,
Because-
don't worry. You're about to have sex at least 12 times this year.
No, I know that, but I'm saying like
you're gonna find those sessions. You're gonna find that strength.
I don't know. I don't think
believe
you
it.
guys realize like what goes on in these sessions. But anyway.
I don't think we supposed to. Like, we get judged enough as it is on our one opportunity, so I don't think we need to know about all that.
I don't know. I might cut all that out. We're gonna
yeah,
see.
you're definitely gonna cut it all out, and that goes back. And funny enough, it goes back to our thing about that we talked about at the end of the OnlyFans thing, talking about like getting mad about the significant other watching porn. Like sometimes you just gotta be doing what you're doing to handle what you got, and it's not had nothing to do with nobody else but
Yeah.
just that physical person themselves.
Yeah, you're right.
And so
You're
you
right.
just
You're right.
you just want to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
And I will say this as a kind of close to the resolutions. This one you can keep in. The definite thing everyone should be doing in 2021 as far as a resolution is what was it? Take care of your mentals, Joe. Is that what he said? Count your chickens. Take care of your mentals. Is that what Marshawn Lynch said? Like, if any time was to be about you the most,
Yeah.
this year is the year.
Yeah.
Like,
I agree. That was
take-
my point about the sexual liberation.
Yeah,
Like,
I know, and I wasn't disagreeing.
Yeah.
Like, take care of you, like, and as somebody who honestly doesn't really take care of themselves very much, like,
yeah.
take care of you exclusively before you start doing other
Yeah.
stuff, because
Yeah.
man, we struggled last year. Everybody struggled.
It was bad. Right.
So make sure you are all the way good
Right.
before you start adding anything else. That
Agreed,
is
totally.
a Luminator guarantee as far as a resolution, like needs to be done.
Needs.
Quarantings exclusive. You heard it here first.
Fact. Big facts.
So do that. And I promise you this year is going to be great.
Yeah.
100%.
100% agreed.
So we're going to take this drink break and we're going to come back, hit these quick hits, and close out.
You got it.